Hey guys, hey Mike.
Hi, teacher Ahmed. Only me?
So far, only you. How are you, Mike?
Fan.
Just fine, not great.
Great. Because our company have some staff quit. We need some new employee. So sometimes feel feel how to say that? Feel confusing.
Confused? Feel confused?
Yeah.
Why? Why confused?
We don't want lose the older employee because they are familiar with obviously. Oh, sorry, I'm boiling the water.
Okay, sure. If you're watching on YouTube, you have a question, just type it in the comments. Easy peasy. And only Mike's here, so I'm hoping my staff told people that there was YouTube live today, but it's still only 1:46, so it's okay.
Oh, I bored the water. I turned off the switch.
It's whistling.
Mm.
That's okay. It's a nice sound.
But slow down. Yeah, because
Yeah, once it cools down. So what's new? How was your weekend? Are you excited for today 4 p.m. The Prime Minister is going to tell everybody what's going on with COVID? You excited about that? Starbucks, honey, go. It's here. Go.
go out of your room.
Yeah.
Master class.
That's okay. That's kids for you, right? That's kids for you. All right, Mike. Well, I guess it's only you so far. So do you have any questions?
Yeah, sure. Wow, it's only me. I feel I feel lonely.
It's okay. I think if you start, there's 4 people watching on YouTube, so that's okay. So it's not only you. There are other people,
Okay.
but they're just
For
watching.
people
3
watch on
people.
YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I prepared some question
Okay. What do you got?
about
Emma.
the transitive verb
Okay.
and intransitive verb.
Okay.
Sometimes confused with which verb is a transitive or intransitive. For example, I recently learned a new word return. Return. I didn't return home last weekend, or I didn't return to home last weekend.
Emma, go. Emma, go. Emma, go. Starbucks. Go. Faster. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So, hey, Evolve. Yeah. So a transitive verb, intransitive verb. Yeah. Basically, intransitive verbs. Okay. No object. Okay. No object. Right.
Yeah.
Whereas transitive verbs usually take an object. Right. So if we think about this, like the example I can think of now is like, so this, I know this isn't a verb, but it's a phrasal verb, but the plane took off, right? There's no object. So that's why this is called an intransitive verb. Now, are you asking me how do I know if it's an intransitive or transitive verb?
Oh, took off belong to intransitive phrase.
Intransitive phrasal verb, right? Because it doesn't
Yeah.
take an object.
Oh, yeah. But some because we learn grammar, sometimes in transitive we can plus to after intransitive verb. We can add to.
Thank you, honey. Like he seems to like
return home or return to home.
well, we wouldn't say return to home.
Or return home.
And I would say return has an object, right? Return home. So that's an object.
Oh, home is an object.
Right. Yeah. So I would use that return as that. Yeah.
So if I learn a new word, I how to make me remember the verb don't need follow the object, and sometimes they must follow the object.
Yeah, I think Mike, like every verb has a different meaning. Like every verb has multiple different meanings sometimes, right? So yeah, I think that there's no real why a verb would take on a noun or not. I don't think we can tell.
Yeah, okay. You mean we can pick this word from some verb, from some book or some sentence.
Right. So kind of just have to as and when you learn. Yeah, I can try to find a website here. Let's try to do that.
Actually, when I make some sentence, some verb, I sometimes I confuse follow to or not follow to. So in my mind maybe stuck to think maybe the word see the word and finish. Don't need to put another object. Wow, Yukiko.
Hey, Kiko's here. Mike's happy now. We're back to the old number of students in the class.
I'm lonely.
Sorry.
I feel like my staff didn't tell everybody, but maybe they did. I trust my staff. I'm sure they did. All right. So a transitive verb is one that is used with an object, right? So that's important. Okay. Transitive has an object. So for example, I couldn't say I admire. You have to have an object there.
Yeah. Master follow object admire.
Yes, must. I admire Tiger Woods. I admire your daughter, or admire your son, or something like that. You have to do with an object. We need to maintain product quality. So again, these verbs, okay, so they're transitive verbs. They have to be followed by an object.
So actually, we don't need focus on verb is transitive or intransitive. We just know this grammar. When we maybe we can acquire during the daily life. That's right.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So that's just acquire it. I love that word, Mike. You know I love that word. Yeah.
Oh.
So just acquire it.
Okay, because in China we have some grammar book they teach about this, but you cannot acquire you cannot got the knowledge, make you feel boring and cannot get the meaning.
Right. But it's not it's not going to kill you if you don't know if it's transitive or intransitive. If again, Mike, if I say this all the time. I know it seems like a lazy cop out, but native speakers, if you ask a native speaker what's an intransitive verb, they would have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. But the rule I got it. If no object, it must be transitive, because sometimes the verb.
Intransitive, yes.
Yeah. Because a verb can be transitive and intransitive. Sometimes can transitive and sometimes can be intransitive.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Not fixed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Okay, good. Sorry, Mike. I had a question on YouTube from Evolve. Long time no see. Hey, Evolve, what's up? Actually, like 3 questions, but he was talking about. I mentioned in like an old video that especially American English speakers, we tend to, or if you watch TV or something like that, there's a tendency to kind of drop the auxiliary verb, right? To drop the auxiliary verb. So instead of, this is spoken English only, right? But you can hear this in movies, on TV, hey, yeah, I been there, right? I been there, right? So that's, again, it's not perfect English. It's not very good, but it's not that we're dropping the auxiliary. It's kind of like, we're making this so short. I've been there, right? Almost to the point where it's been removed from a spoken context. I've been there, right? I've been there, or I done that, or yeah, I seen that, right? So sometimes, I'm not saying this is good English, but this is sometimes you will hear this with native speakers and people who talk, especially American English. At least that's my observation. So the second question is, yeah, I have got. So have got means have, right? But often we will also take away that. I got a pen, right? I got a pen, right? Yes, and so kind of got doesn't replace have, but we just say I got this, or I got you, right? That's really common. I got you means I have got you, or hey, you got the time? You got the time? Have you got the time? We would just say, actually, have got is something American English is not very common. I have got a pen, right? I don't think anyone would say that. You'd say I have a pen, or I got a pen. But again, I got a pen would be spoken English.
Oh, we got a pen.
Hope that answers your question. Yeah, Yukiko, what's up? What's up?
What's up?
What have you been up to?
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. It's not special.
Well, what are you doing on weekend?
Sorry, I forgot.
What's up? What's new? What have you been up to? Yeah. What
you
been up to, Evolve? What you been up to? So kind of like Evolve's kind of question there, right? What have you been up to? If I'm speaking, it's what you been up to.
What should be?
What you been up to, right? What have you been up to? Hey, what you been up to? What you been up to? Yeah, when we speak, we do this all the time. We just squish it together. So, Yukiko, nothing special?
Yes, nothing special.
Nothing special. Okay. Nice.
Nothing new. Nothing special.
Okay. Nice. And one more question, sorry guys, from the interwebs, from YouTube. Did you eat? Have you eaten? Yeah, again, so did you eat lunch?
Did you have lunch?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Have you eaten lunch? Right? These have the same meaning. This would be more US English, and this would be more UK English. But that Yeah, I would say most American English speakers do not use present perfect to talk about a finished action, right? So we've talked about present perfect many times, right? We talked about present perfect a lot of times, so unfinished actions and things like that. But there is one use that is,
Yeah.
recently completed
But
actions,
no,
right? Especially
yeah,
one
but no
time.
is complete.
Well, recently complete, right? So a British person would say, they would go to the hospital and they would say, I've broken my arm, right? So because we use present continuous to talk about things that are not finished, we use present continuous to things that are not finished. But if we can still see the result, we can see the broken arm. So he would go, oh, doctor, I'm sorry, I have broken my arm, because he broke it in the past and it is still broken now, right? So that's why we use that. I broke it 1 hour ago. It is still broken. So I have broken my arm, right? So it actually makes a lot of sense. But I think an American would look at it and they would say, I broke my arm.
Broke. Broke. Present simple or past
Simple,
Past simple. Oh,
right?
broke.
Past
Yeah,
simple.
yeah, yeah.
I broke my arm, because the action's finished. It's broken, right? So but these actually have the same meaning.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
actually have
Also
the
okay.
same meaning. The problem is, this can refer to two things. One, which is unfinished, and two is life experience, right? So actually, past simple can only talk about a finished action. So this one's actually better, in my opinion. I broke my arm, because then, well, actually, they're the same. They're the same. But just, native English speaker would say, hey, did you eat? Or, hey, did you see that movie? Right? We wouldn't say, have you seen that movie? I would now, after living in Singapore for 15 years, but I wouldn't say, I wouldn't go back to Canada and say, have you seen that movie? I might say, did you see that movie? Hey, did you see The Revenant? Or did you see, right? I think that's more common that we use simple tenses in American English.
That's interesting. But American eat some food. They often use have lunch. Don't use eat lunch. That's correct.
Yeah, but it's the same meaning. Did you
Same,
eat lunch? Did you have lunch?
but then don't want to use eat this action verb. They always instead use have. That's correct. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think that's true. I think maybe, but most people I know say like have or eat. They mix it together. Have lunch, have a coffee, drink a coffee.
Sure. I should be make some American friend. Otherwise
British.
I can't got that how to speak like American.
But I think, that being said, I think, Mike, that writing, I think most Americans will use have been, have done, or did. They would use that when they're writing.
Oh, so
Speaking of,
if an author come from American or come from British, maybe they write the book. They often use different sentence, different tense to
if you
express.
listen, if you listen to like newscasters and announcers and formal American English, then we're gonna hear perfect tenses. But if it's just day-to-day conversation, or you're watching a movie or something, or a sitcom, you're probably gonna see more casual English. Yeah, and I don't know why Americans don't like to use perfect tenses, but maybe it's easier. Simple, right? Present simple, past simple. Simple is easy. I don't know.
Yeah, but in our Chinese teacher, we told student because American people like freedom. They speak English lazy, so they use the simple words instead of the difficult word.
Yeah, Mike, I think that just language evolves, right? Language is always growing and always changing. And if you look at England, right? England is like this big, and sorry, England, my England people, that's probably not what England looks like, but each place in England has a different accent. And it's quite amazing. You can be 30 miles away or 40 miles away, and there are two totally different accents. I think that's really, really interesting. And I think that just shows you when English goes to a new place, right? It's totally different. Even New York and California, they speak English in a different way. In Canada and America, it's a little bit different. So I don't think it's lazy. I think it's just an evolution of the language.
Evolution. Oh,
Or
okay.
my friend Evolve watching evolution. Yeah.
Evolution. Yeah.
Nice. Yukiko, any question? 質問がありますか?
Yes. Today
Come
I
on,
have 2 questions.
Okay.
Just one.
Sorry, England. My England looks like a chocolate chip cookie. Sorry.
Is English map?
Yeah, that's my English map. Looks like a chocolate chip cookie. Okay, Yukiko, go.
Yes. I acknowledge and admit is a same meaning.
Looks like a cookie.
I don't know how to spell acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Hi, Emma.
That correct?
Emma.
Yeah.
I do not miss this part of lockdown. Acknowledge and admit.
Admit, yes.
Good question, Yukiko.
Yeah, and maybe recognize and acknowledge is a little bit different, I understand, but admit and acknowledge.
He admitted he was wrong. He acknowledged that he was wrong. Yukiko, it feels like there's a difference when I say that. I think admitted is worse, I think, because like maybe before that he said he didn't do it. And acknowledged is just saying that he recognizes that, or he Good question. Let's check the interwebs. So italki, good. Okay. Yeah, so Yukiko, if you see here, this is something that I do if I ever want to find that there's a difference between the words, right? So here I'm searching for acknowledge, right? And then the synonym is admit and accept.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you know, these are recognized. So these are all very, very similar words.
Okay.
Yeah. To me, admit is the feeling that I knew before I said it. Right? Maybe I was hiding something and then I said it. That's admit. Yeah, that's admit. Yeah, good question. Hold on, I gotta yell at my kid to start her class.
Okay.
I'm not only managing my schedule while I'm home, I'm managing my child's schedule as well. So, yay. So exciting. So much fun. All right. Does that answer your question, Yukiko? The answer is they are the same, but I think admit feels a bit stronger.
Admit is a strong.
Maybe not strong, but different.
No strong. Okay.
Acknowledge, admit it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, kind of like he was keeping a secret. Yeah, that's what I would say. No, thank you for asking, Evolve, and also thank you, Yukiko, for asking. Yukiko, anything else? You said 2 questions. What's your next question?
Yes. This is from textbook.
Okay.
Intermediate class textbook. So today we studied about describes a photo.
Yeah.
And can I say the page?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yes.
But Mike asked me about this one class because Mike is studying the same textbook just a little bit before you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, page 107 and page
preposition.
112.
Which unit, Yukiko?
3. Unit 3.
Unit 3. Student book.
Yes, student book, and this is pair work. So the student A and the student B.
Yep. Yukiko, I hate this, but okay, go on.
107. 107.
Oh, 107. Okay.
I'm
112.
I'm familiar with this book. I had learned.
Okay.
Yes, this one. So
okay.
I can describe the waiter.
Yep.
Oh,
this waiter and student B's waiter is a different.
Okay.
So how can I describe this waiter?
Okay, so you're talking about him?
Waiter, yeah, sure.
Yes, waiter.
Okay. So yeah, in your picture, right? In your picture, maybe you would say something like, on the right, right?
On the right, yes.
Because he's
yeah.
Right, he's on the right. So on the right there is a waiter. On the right of the photo, or on the right, there is a waiter. He is carrying a milk carton or a milk jug or a pitcher. And then student B, so I can say on the right of the photo, my waiter is walking to the restaurant.
Yeah.
In student B's, I can say on the right there is a waiter walking from the restaurant or to the customer or to the table.
Okay.
Yeah. His back is opposite the customer.
Yeah.
Or you could say, right, Mike, kind of like that. You can say he's facing away from, or he's facing towards
the customer.
You could say the camera, or if it's a photo, right? For example, he's facing towards the camera, or he's facing towards the customer. He's facing towards the restaurant, or he's facing away from the customer.
Yeah.
Okay.
What this unit, of course. What this unit is telling you, right, is just to kind of the difference between these parts of the photo, right? If I want to talk, in the bottom right corner, right? In the bottom right, in the bottom left, in the top left, in the top right, at the top, at the bottom, on the left, on the right, in the center.
Yes.
right? So that's just kind of what they're trying to teach you with this
Yeah,
vocabulary.
yeah.
Thank
About
you.
the preposition, in, an, on. Yeah,
Right.
great.
Okay. Nice. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Any other question?
No.
Last Friday class, because lots of student, a Japanese school, she's pregnant, so you ask her, are you at hospital now? But in my I listen again, and I think you must have omit verb. You if let me ask her, I will see. Are you staying at hospital now?
Yeah. Okay, Mike. If I ask you where are you now? Like which room?
Yeah, I'm at living room.
Okay, I'm in my living room, right?
I'm in, but I. Oh yeah. The M is verb. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you at the hospital, right? Are you at the hospital? Yeah. Are is the verb.
Oh, I think maybe some because some Singaporeans they often forgot to use the verb, so sometimes I confuse the sentence. Maybe lack some verb. I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Mm,
Nice. Anything else? Well, today might be a short one. So sad.
uh,
On Friday we had like 100 students, and today we have two.
I have
Too long.
I have another question
Sure.
about the infinitive. Uh, I listen. Someone said to me, I'm to go to China." That's correct.
I
I
am
am
to
to
go
go
to
to
China.
China.
Okay, this means that
Yeah.
this is okay, but it means like maybe someone is telling her that she has to come, or someone is telling me that she has to go. I am to go. It's my responsibility. It's my right. It's my responsibility, I think. Yeah.
But he want to express the future, means he are going to go
Yeah,
China.
he is going to China. I am to go to China. Actually, Evolve asked me this question, Mike. I think I made a whole video about this. Yeah, if I say like, if I tell my daughter, right, you are to do your homework, right? This is just formal, right? You are to do your homework because someone told you to do that.
Oh, formal. So
Like I wouldn't say this to my daughter because this kind of means it's her responsibility. We're just Mike, it has the same meaning. You should do your homework, or you have to do your homework, or you need to do your homework. It's kind of the similar meaning.
So American people they like to see this to express the future or arrange.
No, I don't think it's very common. I don't think it's very common. Mike, I had a video on YouTube about that. I'll put.
Oh, about I can search. I put to be and search. That's correct in ULC. Yeah, sometimes I searched in ULC. Last week I searched the Mark teach us about the ed and ing. I remember.
Good. Yeah, I posted one about this around Chinese New Year. So let's
Chinese week. Oh, 2020 or 2021.
yeah, I think it's this year.
This year, oh, 2021. Okay. After class, I can search and learn.
I think it's this handsome guy right here.
Oh, formal English. B2. Wow, great.
Yeah, so you are to give an instruction or a command or to talk about future events. But I would say, yeah, it's very, very formal. Very, very formal. So it's kind of weird watching myself on YouTube. So I'm not going to do that anymore. But I will share the link with you, Mike. So I'll send it in the chat on Zoom.
Okay. So
And if anyone's
I
watching
can.
on YouTube, you can also check it out.
After class, and I click the link.
Good man. And if you have any questions, well, yeah, maybe you can't click the link, so just go to this live video. I also put in the chat.
Yeah, in the chat.
Live video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's no obligation, but I did talk about that. It's Mike, but it's not so common. I wouldn't use it very often.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, we are to wear a mask, right? We are to wear a mask. Very formal. You know,
we are to
wear a mask. You know, it's formal, and it just means that it's our responsibility, or it's something that we have been told to do. You know, you can say like, Mike, you know, you can tell your daughter, right? You are to call me before you come home, right? Or you are to call me at 10 o'clock, right? It's just quite a command, right? I'm telling somebody they have to do that.
Okay, I learned a new structure about sentence. About mixed sentence.
So good.
Great.
Yukiko, anything?
It's okay.
No. All right. Mike, anything else?
So the word reply and respond is
similar.
So after reply and respond, we can put object.
Sometimes they're both, Mike, transitive and intransitive. Back to the first question, right? If I say, yeah, again, so my little trick of searching on Google, what does reply mean, right? Reply, right, and then respond. So answer, same kind of meaning, very similar meaning. I click on respond.
Yeah, but the follow object may be different. So learn new word is not easy.
Of course. Yeah, learning vocabulary is not easy. But again, if you're asking like, what's the difference between, you know, reply and respond, you know, just do a quick check. You can just quickly check on Google or ask your teacher, of course. But generally, if you think there's no difference, there's probably no difference. But of course, Mike, there are specific situations where I would use reply. There are specific situations where I would use respond. I just can't think of that off the top of my head right now.
Okay. So I found I need to remember some lots of fixed phrases.
Yep.
So that if only learn a word, I don't know how to use it. I master to learn the fixed phrases. Like some word put some preposition together. Must be put together. Cannot
Right.
separate.
Right. Yeah, and it's just about just input. Try to read. Try to listen as much as possible.
Mm,
That'll help.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Expand.
Anything else?
I see the mic face now. Today?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mustache. Mustache.
mustache.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that white?
No. I make like a profile.
No,
Profile.
Profile.
because Mike has a virtual background.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And my and my computer is old, so the camera is not good, and I
Okay.
use a background make mustache.
I understand. Because this is a black one, but this is only white.
Yes, yes. Last class I found the question, but
Yeah,
I don't know how to
mustache.
make disappear.
Okay, sorry.
Mike has a milk mustache.
Yeah, drink milk, but I'm old, so is the wet bread is okay, no problem. Old.
Exactly.
Sorry. I
Exactly.
understand.
Nice. Good. Okay, guys. So that's it then, I guess. So thank you. Obviously, see you. I'm here on Wednesday. I'm here on Friday. Don't worry. But yeah, if it's just the two of you, no problem.
Yeah, maybe today is the first Monday class, so lots of classmates don't got the message.
Yeah, maybe. Or it's Monday and everyone's like, nah, I don't want to go on Zoom today.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Okay.
All right. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good day, and bye YouTube. Thanks for watching. And have a good day. Go study.
Yeah.
Okay. See you on Wednesday.
4 p.m. 4 p.m. Lee Hsien Long. We'll talk about phase 2 again. So update the government at 4 p.m.
Yes.
We'll update about coronavirus. Phase 2 heightened alert. So yeah.